What's going on, guys? Dexon here with another awesome video. Today's video is a guide to 99 Archaeology. As some of you know, I hit 99 Archaeology on Monday, and it was truly awesome to have grinded out a 99 in 1 week. It was the first time I actually had time to grind a skill on its release, since I was a freshman in high school. Before I begin, I want to preface this with telling you guys that this video will just be about how to get to level 99. I won't be covering mysteries, qualifications, research, or collections in this video, unless it's needed to gain access to another dig spot. If you guys would like separate videos on this, then leave a comment down below or join my Discord, the link's in the description. I also briefly covered these in my previous 1 to 80 Archaeology video. I just want to add that I spend a ton of time recording and editing these videos for you guys. And all I ask is, if you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button and share to your friends, whether it's on Discord or word of mouth in game. It helps me a ton and I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Starting off, there are a total of 5 dig sites. Excavation plots range from the level you unlock the dig site all the way up to level 118 or 119. For example, Karadet, located in the El Khari Desert, which is your first dig site, unlocked at level 5, the first plot is the Venator Remains at level 5, and the highest excavation plot is the War Table Debris at level 118. So you'll be hopping around all 5 dig sites throughout your leveling of Archaeology. After Karadet, you will unlock the Infernosaurus at level 20, Everlight at 42, Stormguard Citadel at 70, and lastly, Warforge at level 76. But enough of the overview. Let's get specific on how to get you to level 99 as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Number 1, always do the highest plot you can, minus a couple higher end ones towards 99 and beyond, and we'll cover those. Number 2, always survey the plot and see how many artifacts are on the plot, and then see how many artifacts are needed for collections. Number 3, when you unlock a new qualification, talk to the Guildmaster for rewards. And one that I have not put down here, but one I would like to add is number 4. When you hit level 40, you will unlock researchers, and as soon as they come back from their missions, send them back out again because they give you more experience, and also you need a certain amount of hours to hit certain qualifications. Next, let's talk about some useful items to help optimize those gains. I recommend buying some Water Fiend familiars straight away from the Grand Exchange. They are fairly cheap at the moment at about 150k per pouch. The Water Fiend has a 5% chance to double material gain and artifacts gained. If you can't buy it, you can begin making them at 68 Archaeology. Also, the Auto Screener can be unlocked at level 70 Archaeology and when you complete the Associate qualifications, and that's a very good idea to have, as it automatically screens the soil you get while excavating and runs on divine charges, nothing else, and doesn't degrade. You'll also want to get Matic upgrades every 10 levels as you progress, up to the Time and Space Matic at level 99, which you will need 2 Dragon Matics for, so that can be a bit expensive if you're not doing the big game hunter and getting them yourself. You can also smith the smithable variants at levels 60, 70, 80, and 90, but they cannot be augmented. Make sure you're buying the precision upgrades too at the Archaeology Guild when you unlock them with qualifications. Lastly, the Skilling and Elite Skilling outfit provides a very nice experience boost, and the later giving unlimited teleports to dig sites and collectors. Definitely worth it. Now let's begin. From level 1 to 5, you'll do the Varrock dig site tutorial, and once you hit level 5, you'll be teleported to the Karadet in El Khari. At level 5 to 12, you'll do the Venator Remains. At about level 10, you can start digging out the debris blocking the door that leads further into the Karadet dig site. You'll have to talk to Dr. Nabanik after you try to unblock the door, and he'll give you a jewel. Go back to the door, finish unearthing it, and then go back and repair the jewel and use it on the door. This should get you to level 12. If it doesn't, just excavate outside a little longer until you hit level 12 and then go ahead and go inside. Once inside, you can go to the Legionary Remains and dig there until level 17, but before you start, be sure to talk to Liam to start the collection journal pages. You'll need 4 to unlock that prison door next to him. You'll need this unlocked for future excavation plots. In short, you'll get 4 pages, talk to Liam again to receive a broken dial, place the broken dial in the missing 3rd slot, and then to the left, hit the following in order: the Shadow, Blood, Smoke, then Ice. The prison door will lift and you'll be into the next area. At level 17 to 20, you'll want to dig at the Castor Debris, which is just outside the level 12 spot to the right. And once you hit level 20, you'll unlock Infernosaurus, so head over there. After the cutscene, head down the lift and dig at the Lodge Bar Storage. It'll be on your right. Also, don't forget to hit all the chests in the room for a couple XP books, some gold rune, a broken Dagon crest, and also an already repaired Dagon crest. But keep digging at the Lodge Bar Storage until level 24. At level 24 until 25, you'll dig at the Lodge Art Storage just to the right of where you were digging previously. Now, if you were lucky at level 24 and got your 4th and final Dagon Crest, you can head to the Administratus Debris at El Kharid at level 25 until level 29. You'll need 4 Dagon Crests to place on the mantle to climb inside the fireplace at Infernal Source, which is the Eyes and their Stars mystery, and access to the level 29 area of Infernal Source. If, however, you were unlucky and kept receiving the Disorder painting, keep digging there until you receive the final Dagon Crest, or up until level 29. Up to you. But keep in mind, you will need to go back to the Administratus Debris at some point to get the associated artifacts for your collection logs. Once you hit level 29, climb down the fireplace to the next location and dig at the Cultist Footlocker until level 36. At level 36 until 42, go to the Sacrificial Altar, which is near where you first entered inside the fireplace. Between level 29 to 42, you should have received 4 Cultist Diary journal pages for the Embrace the Chaos mystery. You'll need to head north of the Cultist Footlocker and you'll see a ritual circle. Take some chalk and candles from the edge of the room and redraw the circle in the center and place the candles. Light the candles and perform the chant. The East Candle chant is number 3, the North Candle chant is number 2, and the West Candle chant is number 1. I would try and pronounce all those for you, but I'll make a fool of myself if I do that, so. But this will open a portal to excavation plots at a later time, so this needs to be done. At this point, you should have 25 artifacts excavated and repaired, have completed 1 mystery, and completed a collection log. Having all of this done will unlock the Assistant qualification. Unlocking the Assistant qualification will unlock researchers, which you can send out on research missions, similar to player-owned ports. You can also start studying certain objects around dig sites for special research missions, which will yield higher experience and certain objects and artifacts upon completion. Alright, moving on. At level 42, you will unlock the Everlight dig site, so you will dig at the Protomoi remains until level 45. At level 45, you will return to the Infernal Source and dig at the Dis Dungeon Debris until level 47. At level 47, if you have the prison door unlocked, or if not, now is the time to go back and unlock it. Like I said earlier, just dig outside the prison door until you receive 4 Custodian journal pages. You will dig at the Presidio remains at Caradet for 1 level. Be sure to keep a spare pendant as you will need it to pass through the red barrier to your south later at level 58. At level 48, you will head back to Everlight and dig at the Monoceros remains for a couple levels until you reach level 51. At 51, you'll hit your first spot where it's going to feel like a grind. You'll dig at the Amphitheater debris plot until level 56, so for 5 levels. Once you hit 56, you'll head next door to the Ceramic Studio plot, and you'll be there till level 58. At level 58, you'll return to Caradet and dig at the Carcerum debris. Enter the spot with the pendant in your inventory or equipped. Keep a spare signet ring from this spot as you'll need it later to enter the 74 dig spot. At 61, return to Everlight for the Stadio debris. You'll be here until level 65. At 65, you'll head back to the Infernal Source and dig at the Infernal Art plot, which is inside that portal we opened earlier, or just hit 3 on the lift at the entrance of Infernal Source. You'll be here for 3 levels until 68. From level 68 to 69, you'll be at the Shakroth Remains, which is east of your last plot at the Infernal Source. At 69, you'll head back to Everlight and dig at the Dominion Games podium until level 70. At this point, you should have excavated and repaired 250 artifacts. Don't worry if you haven't, you can just head back to the Venator Remains, the level 5 spot in Caradet, and dig as many as you need to hit this mark. Also, you should have done 24 hours of research with sending your researchers out on missions. You should have done 10 mysteries and completed 5 logs. With all of these complete, you'll unlock the Associate qualification, which will give you access to Archaeologist outfit, the Auto Screener, and other buffs at Ezreal at the Archaeology Guild. Now that we are an Associate, give yourself a pat on the back, and let's keep moving. Also, at level 70, we unlocked Stormguard Citadel. So from level 70 to 72, you'll be at the Icovian Memorial in Stormguard. The plots are located around the portal. You'll need an extra Icovian Grigri, I think that's how you say it, and put it in your tool belt and have access inside Stormguard. Once inside, dig around the portal for a pair of Boots of Flight. Once you find them, put them in your tool belt and these will be necessary to traverse further into Stormguard. From 72 to 74, you'll head back to Everlight and dig at the Oikos Studio debris. At 74, you'll head back to Caradet and dig for 2 levels just outside the chapel at the Caradet Chapel debris spot. At 76, we have unlocked Warforge, but before we head there, we need to go back to Stormguard Citadel, to the Keshik Ger remains. Inside the building northeast of those remains, you'll find the wingsuit. Go ahead and pick it up and put that in your tool belt as well, as you'll need it to travel around further inside Stormguard. Once you have the artifacts needed from Keshik Gur for your collection logs, it's time to head to Warforge. Now you'll dig at the gladiatorial goblin remains until level 81, and pray to RNGesus that you get all 4 Mkamdomatic pieces and a key during this time. So at 81, you're going to have 2 options. You can boost with Soiled Tea, which is a cup of tea with all 5 different soils added to it. It will give you a visible +2 boost, giving you 83, and the ability to unearth the barrier in Warforge to gain entry into the rest of Warforge. It's important to note this because once inside, you can find another 10 keys to create the Mkamdomatic. This will be covered in another guide, or you can head over to the wiki to figure out how to get the rest of the keys. Or you can hit 3 different areas for collection logs at 81. I personally would do this. I would sit at Warforge at the Crucible Stands Debris for the artifacts needed, then head to Stormguard to the Tailory Debris for artifacts for the collection log, and then end at the Pontifex Remains, which again, you'll need your Signet Ring for. All 3 of these locations are level 81. The reason I would do this is the cost of materials to repair artifacts, and also camping at Karadet dig site is more beneficial since you gain batteries, which is extra XP, and also when the pylon is active, you're getting extra XP from that also. Either way you choose, at level 83 you'll end up at Warforge again for Goblin Dorm Remains until you reach 84. At level 84 you'll head to Everlight to the Oikos Fishing Hut remnants for a level. At 85, return to Stormguard Citadel and dig the weapons research debris. While excavating the piles, you may come across journal pages for a Study in Aether mystery. Once you have all 5 pages, speak to Geeka to turn in that mystery. At level 86, return to Karadet and begin excavating the Orcus Altar. You will need your Pontifex Signet Ring once again to enter. Be sure to keep an extra spell scroll that you find here, as it is needed for the Vault of Shadows mystery. You'll be here for 3 levels. At level 89, you're going to head to the Infernal Source first and excavate the Dis over Spill piles until you finish your collections. After finishing the collections, you're going to head to Warforge dig site and excavate the Big High War God Shrine piles. While excavating the piles, you may come across the journal page for Forge War mystery. Speak to Zanuck once you recovered that to finish that mystery. By now you should be level 90 and have excavated and restored 500 artifacts, completed 15 mysteries, 20 collection logs, and 72 hours of research with your researchers. Once all completed, you'll unlock the Professor qualification. At level 91, return to Stormguard Citadel and excavate the Gravitron research debris. It is strongly recommended to finish getting the pages for A Spy Who Loved Metal so you can finish Stormguard mysteries by level 95. At level 92, return to Everlight and begin excavating the Acropolis debris. While excavating the piles, you may come across some journal pages for the Epic of Hebe mystery. Collect all 5 and speak to Venescula to finish that mystery. At 93, return to Karadet and excavate the Armarium debris. At level 94, you're going to return to Warforge and excavate the Ubuisk animal piles. At 95, return to Stormguard once again and head to the Keshik Tower debris and the Daygard Tower in the far southeast. Beware, you're going to need to upgrade your flight suit before you can make it over there, or else you'll get electrocuted on your way. I'll post the locations on the video right now for you. From level 95 to 97, you're going to sit at Keshik Tower debris. At level 97, you're going to return to Warforge and begin excavating the Goblin Trainee remains. You're going to do that for 1 level. At level 98, return to either Stormguard Citadel or the Infernal Source. Upon completing one of the collections, switch over to the other one. It is recommended to do the Infernal Source first so you spend more time at Stormguard to collect more blueprint pages. An alternative method, if you're running low on cash for the skill, like I was, I recommend starting at level 93, camping the Armarium debris in Karadet. The materials cost is cheap, and the batteries you get really add up. For instance, I had 900 batteries, which equated to about 380,000 stored experience, which was enough to push me to 99. Now, of course, along the way, at level 94, 95, 97, and 98, return to those other dig sites for collections, but return to Karadet once complete with the collections and keep grinding there. The experience difference from repairing is minimal and a lot cheaper at Karadet. But once you hit 99, congratulations, you made it! And you should have excavated and restored 1,000 artifacts, have completed 20 mysteries, 25 collections, and have 168 hours of research completed. Once completed, you'll unlock the Guildmaster qualification, which will give access to an elite archaeology outfit with unlimited teleports, and the item needed to unlock the Space and Time Matic, and a precision upgrade for your Matic. I hope this guide really helped all of you out. It really boils down to just doing the best spot you can with a couple instances of where the GP is just too much, where it's better to camp at Karadet. Keep in mind, this is only a week and a half post-release, so with more time passing, the more sense it would make to just do the best spots available as prices of materials are going to drop. I also want to give a huge thanks to the Archaeology Discord and some friends along the way, and it really made this guide possible, so thank you. I'm also going to drop their link for their Discord in the description below. Be sure to check that out. Has everything you need for mysteries, collections, everything. And also the wiki, of course. That also helped out tremendously while learning this skill. But if you guys enjoyed and learned something during this guide, all I ask is for you to hit that like button. If you have anything to add, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the content today, please consider subscribing for future content and stay tuned for more archaeology videos to include mysteries, collection logs, achieving the Mkondo Matic, and lastly, the 99 to 120 guide. I hope you guys stay safe. Have a good day, good night, good morning, wherever it is where you're from, and I'll see you in the next one.